Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. I am incredibly thrilled to have you here today because, well, we're going to unpack a truly captivating medical mystery. And the wild part? It's happening right inside our own bodies without us even realizing it. We're talking about our silent guardians, our kidneys. These things quietly filter an astonishing 50 gallons of blood every single day. Today, we're uncovering the stealthy, hidden nature of chronic kidney disease.
So, did you know that kidney disease can actually progress completely silently for years? Honestly, it's a pretty terrifying reality when you stop and think about it. For a lot of people, significant, irreversible organ damage has already happened way before they ever notice a single symptom. It's kind of like a condition that operates completely in the shadows, just biding its time until the damage is severe enough to finally show its face.
Okay, let's dive right into this. Section 1. The Silent Guardian. What do the kidneys actually do?
Before we can really grasp the threat of this disease, we have to understand what these busy bean-shaped organs actually do all day and why their constant background work is so incredibly vital. They don't just filter out waste and excess water. No, they act as your body's master regulators. We're talking about balancing your blood pressure, managing delicate electrolytes, helping produce red blood cells, and even supporting healthy bones. So the absolutely crucial takeaway here is this. If these organs start to fail, it's not just one isolated system that goes down. You are looking at a massive multi-system collapse that affects your entire body.
Right, moving on to Section 2, the whispers, early warning signs. Now, while chronic kidney disease definitely starts off in stealth mode, your body doesn't stay completely silent forever. Eventually, it starts dropping some very subtle clues. You might notice some swelling in your feet, your ankles, maybe your legs, or around your eyes. There might be foamy urine, which, by the way, actually indicates protein loss, or you might even spot blood. You could be getting up to pee way more at night or, paradoxically, going less overall. But now what's really interesting about this is the persistent tiredness and weakness. Remember how we just said the kidneys help produce red blood cells? Well, when that function drops, anemia sets in, and that causes a really deep, unshakable fatigue.
And you know, these whispers, they love to masquerade as just everyday stress. A sudden loss of appetite, feeling nauseous, having a hard time concentrating at work, poor sleep, or even just dry, itchy skin. It is so easy to see how someone might just brush these things off, isn't it? You could easily mistake these subtle whispers for a busy week or minor, totally unrelated ailments, and that is exactly what makes this disease so incredibly stealthy.
All right, let's look at Section 3, the alarms, advanced danger signals.
So if we ignore those early hints, we cross a very, very dangerous threshold. When this silent threat goes unchecked and kidney function severely worsens over time, the body stops whispering and it literally starts shouting. The situation escalates from a subtle mystery into a highly urgent medical crisis. We rapidly transition from those irritating little clues, the ones you might just blame on a bad night's sleep, like dry skin or fatigue, straight into undeniable severe medical emergencies that demand immediate attention, things like shortness of breath, altered consciousness, and massive swelling.
Let's walk through exactly what these advanced alarms sound like. You've got severe swelling setting in. You have severe shortness of breath. And actually, it's really vital to note here that this isn't coming from some lung disease. It's caused by fluid actively accumulating in your body because your failing kidneys just can't remove it anymore. You see uncontrolled high blood pressure, intense muscle cramps, persistent nausea and vomiting, and in the most severe cases, confusion or altered consciousness. At this point, the silent guardian has been completely overwhelmed.
So, what does this all mean for us? Section 4. The targets. Are you at risk?
It's time to take a step back and assess our own health profiles so we can understand who this stealthy condition typically targets. There are underlying conditions that put you right in the crosshairs. Things like diabetes, high blood pressure, obesity, and a history of kidney stones. But we also have to look at our history and habits. Are you dealing with recurrent urinary infections? Do you have a family history of kidney disease? And crucially, what about the long-term use of painkillers without medical supervision? Take a second to mentally categorize your own health history right now. Do any of these daily habits or underlying conditions put you at risk?
And this brilliantly illustrates our next point. Section 5. The investigation. Detecting the silent threat. The fantastic news here, yes, there is good news, is that uncovering this intruder early on, long before those advanced alarms ever start ringing, doesn't require any sort of science fiction technology. It literally starts with a simple, basic urine test just to check for protein. Next up is a routine blood test to check your serum creatinine and calculate your eGFR, that stands for estimated glomerular filtration rate. Add in regular, simple blood pressure checks and maybe an ultrasound of the kidneys, and boom, you've completely demystified the medical process. These are painless, straightforward tests that make early detection highly accessible for absolutely everyone.
Okay, Section 6, the defense, protecting your kidneys.
So we've seen the severe threat, and we know exactly how to find it. Now for the truly empowering part. You are not helpless in this fight. You can build a powerful defensive shield through everyday lifestyle choices. We're talking about actively controlling diabetes and hypertension, cutting back on excess salt, exercising regularly, committing to avoid smoking, and making sure you drink adequate amounts of water. These aren't just your generic, run-of-the-mill health tips. They are the primary, proven defenses your kidneys absolutely require to keep functioning properly for your long-term health.
And there is one highly controllable, yet completely overlooked risk factor we need to talk about: avoiding unnecessary medications. Specifically, the long-term use of painkillers without medical supervision. Actually, scratch that. It's more than just a tip. It's a crucial defensive strategy for sure. Keep this in mind the next time you routinely reach into the medicine cabinet to fix a minor ache or pain.
To sum it all up with a powerful thought, kidney disease is often silent, but it is not invisible. Your active vigilance, understanding those early whispers, knowing your personal risk factors, and making protective lifestyle choices is literally the only way to make this invisible threat visible before it's too late.
Early detection saves kidneys. Get tested today. If you recognized any of those risk factors we discussed earlier, please make a plan to talk to your doctor about getting those simple tests. And I want to leave you with this final, provocative thought. Your silent guardians have been working tirelessly for you your entire life. Isn't it time you started listening to them?